What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again. Shout out to all the viewers, the subscribers and the followers. Big up on yourself. So the Indian Premier League IPL is a T20 league that it usually gets cricket fans very exciting, you know, because it provides us with an opportunity to see some of the best cricketers in the world team up and go at it. Now, it is also a competition that, you know, majority of the cricketers around the world will try to secure a contract with a team within the IPL because it is a premium T20 competition. It is well known. It is something that the best cricketers around the world are usually a part of. So, you know, you can just imagine that most players are going to try their best to get a contract with a team. It was published yesterday that you know, a couple of the teams have released some big name players as they get ready for the 2021 staging of the competition. I mean, 5 of our West Indian players were released by their teams, while Trinidadian Kieran Pollard leads a list of West Indians that were actually retained. So we're going to take a look at the players that were released and the ones that were retained and see what's happening there. Now, Pollard, Nicholas Poor and Sunil Narain and Pollard Bravo, these are the 4 Trinidadians that were actually retained by their different teams. Chris Gale, Andre Russell and Hetmeyer are the other Caribbean players that are, you know, that were retained, and we know for a surety that they will be involved in the IPL. So these are the 7 West Indian players that were actually retained, as you know, the teams will be gearing up to go into the auction before the competition starts. So now that we know that, you know, those are the 7 players that were retained, we start to have an idea of the players that were actually released. So, but we're going to zoom in on those players to see what's happening. We're talking about Rutherford. He was released by the Mumbai Indians. The KKR also released pacer Sheldon Cottrell. While all-rounder Fabian was released by the Sunrise Hyderabad. The Rajasthan Royals also parted ways with O'Shane Thomas, and another player there, I think it is Kimo Paul, was also released by the Delhi Capitals. So there you have it, guys. Those are the players that were retained and the players that were released where the Caribbean is concerned. I mean, at least they got the opportunity last year to go and express themselves, whether in the training or whether they were involved in different matches. But, you know, they got the opportunity to go and to be a part of something big, you know, and we don't have any control over this. This is how franchise cricket is, you know. A man can chop and change, a man can release, and a man can retain. That's how franchise cricket works. At the end of the day, people will always risk it to try and get a contract where IPL is concerned, because it is the cash flow league, you know. Yeah, man, that is the cash flow league. A lot of money flowing in that league. So players are usually trying to impress in the different 2020 leagues so that they can be, you know, drafted into an IPL team. But at the end of the day, you only can perform. Whether or not you are selected is up to the owners and the coaches. That's how the thing works. Not only were Caribbean players released, a couple of big name hitters, a couple of big cricketers, talking about big international cricketers, were also released from their clubs. We're talking about people like our Steve Smith, Aaron Finch from Australia, Glenn Maxwell, Lasif Malinga and Chris Morris. These are all top international players that were released by their different teams. So, you know, nobody is safe when it comes down to franchise cricket, unless you are somebody like a Pollard or a Russell or probably a Narain, you know, or a Bumrah. We're talking about players that, not to say they are safe and nothing can happen to them, but, you know, these are players that are usually very consistent. And, you know, the clubs usually fall in love with these players, so they are usually very early in making sure that they retain their services. But separate and apart from that, you have no control over who is released or who is retained. Now, even though these players were actually released, the opportunity will still present itself to different teams to pick up any one of them if they so desire, because the auction will be held in February before the staging of the competition. So we just have to keep our fingers crossed that our West Indian brothers that were released will probably be picked up by different teams, because at the end of the day, this is another way of earning some money, you know, not only playing for West Indies and playing regional cricket, but playing in the IPL, you know. which is the, as me says, one of, if not the best T20 league in the world, and it usually present the players with a good opportunity to earn some cash and stuff like that. So hopefully they will be retained. But that's basically it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section as regards to the players that were released and the ones that were retained. Is there any West Indian player that you would like to see get picked up at the auction in February? Let me know what you think. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment if you have not yet subscribed. Remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.